Reviews are a part of business. Some could boost your credibility and profitability, while others could ruin your business's image. Sometimes it's your fault, and sometimes it's not. What matters most is how you handle it publicly. Hi, my name is Tina Tran, and I'm the Communications Manager of Kelly Rentals here in DFW. And today I'm going to give you a breakdown on how you should handle bad reviews and what you could do about it. When it comes to bad reviews, oftentimes your response matters than the review itself. One review will not ruin your business unless you let it do so. Customers oftentimes don't even expect perfection, but they do expect professionalism. Every challenge that you face within your business, even down to reviews, is a chance for you to prove your integrity. Now, before we start, let's first talk about what not to do. You should not be posting long emotional responses or blaming your client. You also would not want to ignore the review unless it's clearly a spam. Lastly, you don't want to promise refunds or freebies out in public. You want to handle all of that privately. Now that that's out of the way, let's go over how to handle this like a professional. Now, the first and most important step that you're going to want to take is to pause before you react. You'll never want to respond to a bad review while you're emotional or angry, because this could definitely come off as unprofessional. And especially because your review section is a public area for other potential clients to view, you never want to make it seem like you are bashing on your clients or that you just can't handle any negative feedback. To do this, the best practice would be to write out your response in a separate document so that you could review it later. And you'll want to review it whenever you are no longer emotional and whenever you've calmed down and have the headspace to think rationally. Now, the second thing that you're going to want to do is to acknowledge the review and to show empathy. You're going to want to use phrases like, "We're sorry that you didn't have a great experience," or "Thank you for your feedback." And this is going to let your client know that you're acknowledging what their grievances are. And this is probably the second most important step as well, because whenever you try to refute something or show your side of the evidence, you always want to make sure first that you're acknowledging all of the grievances that your clients are having, because then this will show that you are being genuine and that you really care about their experience. Now, on to step 3. The third thing that you're going to want to do is to state your facts, but you're going to want to do it briefly and respectfully. If there is any misinformation within that review, you're going to want to correct that misinformation without sounding defensive. And this is where the briefly comes in. And an example of this could be, our records show that our crew showed up at 9 a.m. as scheduled. However, we understand that there might have been some miscommunication. And what this will do is, 1, it will correct whatever misinformation was brought up in that review, right? Maybe the review said that you guys didn't show up on the right time. However, you're countering that and showing, yes, we did. However, to make it not sound so defensive or to give a reasonable cause behind why this review is left, that's why you would follow up with, "We understand that there might have been a miscommunication." Because then this shows that your business is still doing its job, it's still showing up on time, it's still acting professionally, but there's just this one small issue that occurred that may have led to that bad review. So now whenever other potential clients look at this review, they'll kind of have that understanding like, okay, maybe this business is not bad. You know, this business still has credibility because they're still doing their job. This is just a small issue or a small misunderstanding or a small miscommunication that had happened. Now, next, you're going to want to offer to talk to them privately. Remember that I mentioned in the beginning, never to give out freebies or discounts or any refunds publicly? Well, the reason why is because whenever you are doing that publicly, you are admitting your own faults, right? You're showing, hey, yeah, we definitely acted this way, and so that's why we're overcompensating for it. You don't want potential clients to ever get that memo. So instead, you reach out to them and you offer to speak to them privately to resolve their issues. This also shows others that you're willing to take accountability, but you're not explicitly admitting to your faults. A simple, "we'd love to resolve this with you, please reach out to our team directly," would be a great way to respond. Now, the last step is to close off your message with professionalism. You always want to end on a calm and helpful note. This way, it shows that your business is able to remain its composure, yet still be professional at the same time. So this could sound something like, "Thank you again for your feedback. We're always working to improve on our service." Now, this shows your clients that yes, we acknowledge your grievances and we're always willing to work on improving ourselves. The worst type of business is the type of business that think they are already perfect, because the simple fact is no business is perfect. You're always going to run into some issues, and there is always going to be a time whenever your customer is not happy. It is the attitude of wanting to improve yourself and wanting to make yourself better for your clients that really attracts your clients, because it makes them feel like you care about them and that you really want to make sure that they have the best experience possible. And it is that genuine sincerity that your clients will learn to appreciate. Now, finally, I do have an extra point for you guys, which is you want to drown out your bad reviews with good ones. And here's how you do that. After every successful event, you're going to want to follow up with your client and ask for a review within 48 hours. And you could do this through email, text message, automated email, whatever it is, it's going to want to sound something like, "Hey, if you had a great experience with us, please give us a 5-star review here." And then link where you want them to leave the review at. This way, it makes it easy for them to leave that review because they don't have to navigate anywhere. It's quick, it's simple, and you want to specifically ask for a 5-star review because your customer could still give you a 3-star, a 4-star, but it's the 5 stars that really matter whenever potential clients are looking into your business. So whenever you ask for that 5-star review, it's more likely that your customers will leave a 5-star. And you could use tools like Podium, Nice Job, or your own CRM system within your own software to send out any of these messages. And if you don't have a software with a CRM system, then you'll want to check out Rent More Pro. Click the link in the description for a free demo today. Like I mentioned, it will have a CRM system, automated messaging, invoicing, automated quoting, and anything that you might need to run your own event rental business. So please check it out below. Now that you have all of these good reviews coming in, you're going to want to feature your good reviews on your website and on social media so that you could drown out your occasional bad ones. And this way, all of your potential clients will see that maybe these bad reviews are just an anomaly within your business, right? Because you have so many good reviews that they just don't matter. If you like this video and would like to know more about how you could grow, start, or expand your event rental business, please click the link below for our free ultimate checklist today. Like I said, it'll help you through everything, like it helped so many businesses before you. Now, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so we could bring you more videos like this. And if you would like a more in-depth video on how to get more 5-star reviews, please click this video up here.